Welcome people, Fall Collusion here again with part 3 of our Endless Runner video. Today we're gonna make our Endless Runner actually run, so we are gonna generate floor tiles. It's a basic floor tile, it's something like this, you can see it right now. We're just running around and the floor never ends, it never stops, it keeps on running. So let's start with creating the actual floor that we're running on. First of all, we go to the content browser. Go to our content here, over here, this one, we click it. We go to our 0 game folder, to our blueprint folder. And here, right here, we're gonna right click, create a new blueprint class. We make it an actor, and we call this one BP from blueprint underscore floor, and then we make it base. The reason why we make it base is we are gonna make way more floors than that, and they are all basically based on this one. So that's why we're choosing to call this one base. Open the blueprint up. Now we have it right here. Nice little blueprint. We're gonna add a plane. I choose for plane. We can also use a cube, but we're doing a plane. We click on the screen here and we call for box collision. This one. Click again. And now we are searching for an arrow. Like so. Make sure they're all separate like this and not like this, because that is something we don't need. We don't want. So first we're gonna go to the plane. Is this one. And we set the scale in all axes. To, let's say, oh, not in all axes. I mean, the z-axis is not needed to be 10 as well. So put them all to 10, like this. Zoom out with the scroll wheel. We have something like this. Now we select the arrow. And we put this X position, so this one, to, let's say, 500. Yes, so it's on the edge of our plane. Like that. Now we select our box collision. We set the scale to x2, y will be 15, yes, and the z we put it to 10, and we get a nice box collision part, like that. Set the location x to 500, so it's around the same location as the arrow, and put it up like 300, like this. So it's nice. Yeah, this is nice. So what's basically gonna happen is when your character will walk through this box collision, the game will know like, hey, we need to add another floor. So basically this is the new floor trigger, and the arrow here is where the floor is gonna be spawned, if I'm correctly. But that's it. Okay, we select our box collision. This one, if you don't have selected yet. We go down to the details, on the details, and we go to collision presets. And we select this one on custom, like so. We open this small arrow. Make sure it's query only, no physical. What is it? No physical collision, yes. Object type will be world dynamic, the way it's already. Let's say ignore on everything, like this one, and pawn to overlap. So basically this all needs to be on ignore, only the pawn needs to be checked. Okay. So once you're done with all of this and you have our collision completed like this, we go to the event graph, and here we're gonna create a new function, and we call this one a get attach point. So basically, oh, you need to write it correctly, like that. And from it we're gonna make a return node. Like that, click it, and from here we're gonna get our arrow, so this component here, you drag it here, and from here get world transform, this one. Select them both, press Q, and then drag it to the return node, like so. And then we're gonna compile and save the blueprint. And now we are gonna go to our game mode. So the actual rules of the game itself. So we go to the content browser and we open up the game mode, runner game mode, pp_runner game mode, I have to say it correctly. And right now we are gonna make a new function directly from the beginning. So we make a function and we call this one add floor, like so. And from the add for function we're gonna get spawn actor from class, that one. And from this point we're gonna select our BP floor base, so BP_floor base, like so. We selected it, and then we go to from span transform, we promote it to a new variable. So you drag it out, release the button, and then promote to a variable, and we call this one floor, a slower letter, attach point. It's hard to type, like that. We select everything, press Q, so it's nice aligned again. And from the return value we're gonna search for get attach point, that one. So basically the arrow we have made over here. So basically this function we are gonna use it right here. Okay, and from this we're gonna make this point the same. So basically what we are doing now is we are setting our attach point with this one. So basically we are connecting those two. This function here is now connected with the attach point variable here. Okay, from this arrow here we're gonna drag it out and we type in add array like that, like this one. Okay, now from the return value over here we're making a small branch. I always release it here, and you do node as reroute node, so it's better. And then we do the same here, reroute node, and then connect this one to here, like that. You can drag it there. And then we're gonna make a new variable, and we call this one what is it? Floor tiles, yeah, floor tiles, like so. And then from this part here, the variable type, we collect it, and we call this one BP_floor base, and then object reference, and then make it an array. So we click this one, and we select array, and then we drag this one over here, get it, and we connect it to the array. So we have this. Yes. Okay. So now we have finished the add floor. We're gonna make another function called extend floor. Like so. And from here we're gonna call for the add floor function. So we select it, we hold it, and we drop it here like this. And from this part we're gonna make a branch. Yes. We are gonna make another variable, and we call this one a number of tiles. Yes. And then we go down here. We take our floor tiles variable, that's the one we created earlier. We drop it here. Get floor tiles. From here we're gonna make a length. So select in Q, and then we can drag it back a bit, more like so. And from this we make a greater than node. So Here we take the floor tiles. Oh shit, I forgot something. The floor tiles needs to be an integer and it needs to be a single, like this. We drag it and we drop it here. Get floor tiles. We drag it and we make an add. Integer, increment integer. No, not that. Plus. Yeah, just okay. Hold it, hit the plus icon on your keyboard, or just write add, so like this. Not that one. Okay, just use the plus icon on your keyboard. You see utilities, operators, add. So if we write add, and then we need to use utilities, and then you get that one. So that's not the correct one. It's hard to find that one without utilities, operators. So add utilities, operators. So it needs to be this one. Yes, guys, look, this is the way we want it. So if you guys don't have a numpad like I do, you can write add and then you can find it that way. Connect these two with each other. And in this small, yeah, 0, we make it 2. Okay. From here, from the is greater than, we go to the branch node. And as we have done that, we're gonna compile really quick. And we're gonna select the number of tiles. And here you have the default value. And we put it to 15. So basically what it's gonna do, it always keeps in mind that, keeps in order that there are at least 15 tiles on the level. Okay, we have done that. So we go from the true. So if it's bigger than 15, we're gonna do destroy actor. Destroy, come on. Why am I not getting it? Destroy. Oh, come on. Okay, we need to get the floor tiles first. So this one, we drag and drop it here. Yes, we make a get a copy. Yes, get a copy, this one. And then from this one we can make a destroy actor, like so. Connect the nodes. From this floor tiles node, we select them both, press Q. From this node we're gonna make a reroute node. So, oh yeah, down all the way here. And then from that one we make another reroute node, something like this here. Yes. Okay. And from here we're gonna make remove item, this one. Connect those two with each other, and from the get node connect it also to the remove node. We're gonna compile and save everything. And now we need to basically connect those two. So to be able to connect those two, we go back to our BP floor base. We go to the event graph. We select our box collision. And we scroll down in the details tab till we find on component begin overlap. We click it. We get this nice box. From the other actor, we're gonna cast to BP underscore runner character, like this. And then from here, we're gonna right click and we get game mode. Yeah. And from here, we're gonna cast to BP runner game mode. Connect those two nodes. And from the runner game mode, we're gonna do the extend floor. This. So what it's basically doing, as soon as our character overlaps the box, it's saying to the game mode, hey, we need to extend the floor. So that's basically it. So we select those all to be sure, command. We need to move it a bit more because we're gonna use the overlap box for more than only one thing. Right here we're gonna write down extend floor like this. and a bubble. Okay. Compile and save everything just to be sure. I'm gonna do it with the runner game mode as well. So when you have finished everything here, we go to the event graph, click it, and on the event begin play, we drag a for loop node. Not an for each loop, but an actual for loop. And we select this one, we move this one, the event tick down. Now we're gonna take a number of tiles, we drag and drop it here, get number of tiles, and we're gonna subtract one, so we get subtract. You can also hit the minus key on the numpad if you want. We're gonna write down 1, and we connect this to the last index, like so. And from the loop body, we're gonna add the add floor, like this. Select everything, press C, and we call it add floor. Oh, like so. Okay. Compile and save. Go to the render map. You see our big map here. I'm gonna delete this main floor, this big one. You select it and press the delete. And as soon as we have done that, we go to the content drawer. Go to the game. Blueprints. The floor base and drag and drop it over here. We go here to the details. If you don't have it, you can get so by the windows, and then you can find it here, details, and you see already details 1 is checked on, so that's this one. We select it, reset everything on this arrow here, so we have it like this. So it means that everything needs to be on 0, and this is all on 0, that's correct. But as you can see, if you have the player start over here, if you select it, it's not correctly 100%. Oh, it is, this time it is. Yeah, normally you have to push it down a bit, but you can see it's now working the way it should, so it's perfect. So now let's check it out. We're gonna save everything, and we're gonna press play. You see we keep running, and if we press F8, we can see every time one tile gets destroyed and another one over in the front gets, basically it's moving the play field. And always when you back to stopping the game, we right click one and we select snap to view object like this, and then we scroll out again, and then we are back at the beginning. So guys, that was everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe, join my Discord channel, become a Patreon, and yeah, we see each other in the next video. Thanks for watching.